The Delaware River Port Authority's CEO today defended his embattled agency against claims of fiscal mismanagement and lavish perks. In an exclusive interview with senior political correspondent Michael Aron for this week's On the Record program, John Matheussen touched on an ethics policy that was never implemented by the bi-state agency, a controversial audit that insiders say was hidden from the public, and questionable economic development projects bankrolled by the authority. State House correspondent Zachary Fink has the story.
Although under fire, John Matheussen told senior political correspondent Michael Aron that he would like to remain in his job. He also said that bridge tolls will go up next year as planned, a $1 increase to $5 per trip. According to the compact, which established the DRPA, the authority is supposed to commission an outside agency to conduct an audit every 5 years. One was done in 1996, but a controversy has surrounded the 2001 audit.
And although it said final report on the document, it was never really presented to the board for a vote, or it wasn't even made available to a commissioner, Doherty, a year ago or within the past year, who asked for a copy of it.
Michael, those audits are available to everyone, and that audit was final, it was complete, and it was worked on by staff at the DRPA before I got there. The allegation that it needed to be accepted by the board or done anything with the board is absolutely false. It's just not true. The audit was there.
Why couldn't Commissioner Doherty not get a copy?
I can't answer on behalf of Mr. Commissioner Doherty. Certainly, if it asked me, I would have given it to him in a moment.
The 5-year audit that was due in 2006 was released just last month. Matheussen was also asked about an ethics policy for the authority, which handles close to $300 million of public money each year.
There was a 2.5-page ethics code written in 1997. In 2003, an internal auditor at the DRPA named Lemley expanded it, made it a 16 or 18-page document.
Mr. Lemley put together a very important document, and it's a good document. But to say that the ethics policy of the DRPA is only 2.5 pages long is not absolutely accurate. We have a series of what's called policy and procedures manuals. There are probably well over 1.5 to 2 dozen specific issues that are addressed in the policy and procedures manual, as well as our work rules, as well as SOPs that are published to all of our employees. Our employees have to sign for
Standard operating procedures.
Standard operating procedures.
To this day, the 2003 policy has still not been adopted. The DRPA has come under fire for economic development projects which have since been ceased. In one case, sources tell us the DRPA invested $300,000 in a bar and restaurant in Camden. The bar, known as the Holmes Lounge, has since been shuttered, and all of the agency's money was lost.
The wind turbines on top of the aquarium that don't work.
Yes.
The tram across the Delaware River that never got built.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hearing something about a bar in downtown Camden, Holmes Lounge and Garden, $300,000.
There's a list, Michael, and you're ticking it off very well. There's a list of some very successful projects, but I think the bottom line here is that people ask the question, look, those may be good projects, maybe some of them aren't so good, but why the heck is the DRPA involved in them? And that's what I wanted to convey at the very beginning of our conversation. That's the reason why.
Matheussen, who is paid $219,000 per year and up until recently received a more than $16,000 annual car allowance, admitted that he did receive a raise after taking the helm at DRPA in 2003. Zachary Fink, NJN News, Trenton.